Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel where we talk about the basic medical information making a big difference in our lives. Kindly, if you are new here, consider to subscribe. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always coming back to watch my videos. And my name is Rebecca Morangi, and this is the best place to be. In the last video, we talked about high blood pressure. Today, we are going to look at the young children. Are they spared from this condition? That is the big question. Remember, I told you in my day-to-day activity, my major work is to dispense drugs. And most of the time when the young children come to the pharmacy with their guardian or parent, when you look at the prescription, most of the drugs in young children, they are dispensed in regard to their body weight. And most of the children, actually, we find that they are overweight. That one brings now, if it's the dose of an antibiotic you are going to give, you should calculate and give the accurate dosage as per the body weight of the child. Now, when we say the child is overweight, we have to look at the causes. What causes those? Or what causes the child to become overweight? And when we ask the big question, are the children spared from this condition? The answer is no. And what is the major cause? It's not actually different from the adults or from what we discussed last. High blood pressure can be caused by the underlying health condition. That is one. Two, it could be the genetic factors. And three, it could be the lifestyle factors. In children, it's almost the same. One, it could be the underlying health condition. Most of the children are born prematurely. Others, they have low body weight during birth. Others, they have what we call congenital heart disease. Others have kidney problems. Actually, those are some of the causes which can lead to high blood pressure in young children. But again, don't forget, the genetic factors play a role also, but not as much as when it comes to elderly people. And the last one being the lifestyle factors. That is the common one. And why do we say that? Look at what we feed the young children. Most of them, actually, especially those who go to school, you can bear me witness, most of the time we buy snacks. And what do we get from snacks? Are they healthy? Most of them, actually, they are added a lot of salts to make them taste good, which give actually high calories, which are empty, which does not help anything or add anything to the health. Added salts, which we learned last time, which causes the body to absorb a lot of water, and then this water will increase the amount of blood volume, and then the heart will be required to pump with a lot of energy, hence leading to high blood pressure. So the key thing here we are supposed to check is to look at what do we feed our young children. So apart from the 3 main points I said, we should look at the last one, the lifestyle factors. Because the other 2, we don't have much to do with them, especially the underlying health condition and the genetic factors. But we can play a role, or we can change the lifestyle factors. And how can we do that? That is the big question. Point number 1, we can do that by ensuring that our children do exercise at least 1 hour a day. Is it possible, or is it practical? Oh yes, it is. Some can argue it's not, because most of the children go to school. In school we have PE programs. Yes, they do, but they don't do much. So it's good to create time with our children when they come back from school. Maybe in the evening, let us go for a walk with them. Let us jog around. You can assign whoever who receives them. After they are done with their homework, they can move around. And here comes, most of them, actually they have bicycles. They can do biking for an hour, for 30 minutes. So one thing we should exercise is to ensure that our children do exercise on a daily basis. If you can make it 1 hour, well and good. But if you can't, at least some minutes on a daily basis, apart from what they do when they are at school. Another thing we can do is to reduce the time our children sit watching TV. Actually, what is happening, even the advertisements on TV, they are controlling the eating habits of our young children. You can bear me witness. The children know a lot. Even the parents don't even know. They can be able to tell you this advert, it's talking about ABCD. The time our children sit and watch TV contribute a lot to their weight. And actually, the time they sit watching TV, it's directly calculated. It equates to the amount of weight they gain. So it's good to monitor the time our children sit down watching TV. Nowadays, we have smartphones, digital. It's a digital world. Yes, it is. But it's good to take control of these digital gadgets. Our children behave as if our phones belongs to them. When you take a phone from a young child, they throw themselves down. I believe you have seen this. So how do we do that? If we don't control that, finally we are going to pay for it dearly. So remember to take note of that. Another thing we can do actually is to give them plenty of water. Let us save sodas for special occasions. Some children take sodas like every day. What does sodas contain? A lot of added sugars, actually refined sugars, to make them taste good, but no nutritive value. Empty calories. In return, they gain a lot of weight due to high level of cholesterol in blood. So it's good to take note of that. Give them a lot of water. Sometimes our children go to school. Each and every child actually has a water bottle. When they go to school, they have to go with water. Do we check when they come back from school if that water bottle is empty? It's a question to you. It's also a question to me. Some come back with water bottle full of water. So it's good to encourage them to take a lot of water. Another thing we should encourage our children is to discourage snacks. Yes, I said nowadays children go to school. There are some special occasions when they are going to close schools, depending from which part of the world actually you are watching this video from. When especially in our country here, when they close school, they have what we call snack sharing. Even if you go to the supermarket, actually if you go to the supermarket late in the evening, you will hardly get snacks on the shelves. Because children, they always give you conditions. Mommy, daddy, bring me a lot of snacks. And that is what we do. But the health condition here is, if you have to give our children snacks, let it be a fruit. Is that practical? Question to answer. Think about it. Another thing on the same note is to ensure our children take at least 3 meals a day at regular intervals. And this is where actually you have to discourage snacks. Let us give them 3 meals, healthy food. And it should contain a lot of actually fruits and vegetables. This is where we should avoid snacks. And if you have to give snacks in the day, let it be a fruit. By doing that, we'll be in a position to prevent our children from getting this health problem or condition. Another point, it's point number 5 actually. If you have been numbering, this is point number 5, is to ensure our children have adequate rest. How many hours do our children sleep? Teenagers, actually, they do well if they sleep for around 9 hours. That is when we read from books, healthy books. It's 9 hours. Young children need more. And it's good to put them on bed or to sleep early so that they wake up in the morning automatically, naturally, without waking them up. But what happens when you give them these gadgets? I said they will sleep while watching these gadgets. Now in the morning it will become a problem for them to wake up to go to school. So if we take note of that, make sure the children get adequate rest by sleeping early and waking up naturally for them to have a healthy breakfast. Point number 6, we should cultivate a wide range of interests. What about this? We should create time to go maybe to a library. We should have some music lessons. Some schools have got music lessons apart from the normal lessons they have. You have art and crafts. And then others have got different hobbies. We should have family outings sometimes. So if we calculate these adequate interests in our children, we will have really helped them in their health. And finally, we should be a role model. Be a role model as a parent. Whatever you do, your child will copy that. So it's good to ensure your child has done the right thing by being a role model. I've talked a lot in this video. But remember at least to pick something and ensure you have taken the health of your child as a priority. Be a role model. Remember, the children copy what we do. As I've said, I've talked a lot, but at least remember to pick something which can be of help. If you like this video and you enjoy it, kindly give it a thumbs up. And if there is something I've talked which resonates with you, kindly give us a comment down below in the comment section so that I get to hear from you. And if there is somebody you know this video will be of help also, kindly share this link to them. By doing so, you could have been considerate, which means you care for them. And finally, if you have not subscribed, kindly remember to subscribe. The subscription button is right below on the right corner. Hit that subscription button and remember to hit the notification bell so that you get to be notified each and every time I upload a new video. Thank you for watching. Remember, this is Rebecca Morangi. See you next time. Bye bye.